Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Do you swear affirm that you will faithfully translate from Spanish to English and English to Spanish to the best of your ability, so help you God?
Yes, I do. Jose Sendra, certified Spanish interpreter.
Okay. The first case we have is Mr. Garcia Jimenez. Mr. Garcia Jimenez is at the podium. He has the headphones on. Yeah, I'm sorry. This case number is 2021 CF 2736AO. You get it?
2738 AO.
2736 Alpha Omega.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, he qualifies for,
We have a connection.
It's on your affidavit. I'm just saying the case number's on your affidavit. You won't see it on this one.
oh, up here? Yeah. Okay, Mr. Garcia Jimenez qualifies for pretrial release. I'm going to release him on pretrial release. He is to have no contact with the victim, maintain separate residences. I'll do it provisionally, appoint the public defender. You want me to do that on the Spanish cases?
Yes, Your
Mr.
Honor.
Roberts? All right, so I'll appoint the public defender, release him PTR, no contact, maintain separate residence. Does that sound good? All right.
That's fine. Thank you.
Mr. Interpreter, the next case is going to be Mr. Cruz Robles. It's case number 2021 MM 1613AO.
Your Honor, your next two Spanish cases have victims that have not called serious yet.
Oh, all right, so we got a victim on this, so can we ask them to have a seat in the hallway until they get here?
Yes, they're going to have rules for it, the next one that doesn't have rules.
Okay, so both of them?
Los dos, señores, esperen hasta que vengan las víctimas para dar su declaración.
This one and the one in your hand have a picture.
Yeah, so we're going to put those aside. All right, so our next one is, oh, okay, well, this is Ferrer, right? All right, so this is Luis Ferrer. He's got a couple of case numbers. You just need one, though, right?
I don't know if he just needs
You need all or just one number, Mr. Interpreter?
to go by the affidavit. Whatever's on.
Just one case number's fine for the stats, Your Honor.
All right, 2021 CF 2724AO. I'm going to stay the bonds on actually on all of them because I think it's 500 on the dual. Oh, it's 2,500? Oh, because he's HTO. All right, I'm going to stay the bonds on all his cases. I will appoint the public defender. Sir, you have an attorney. Talk to your attorney about release if you need a lower bond. Looks like, do we have the victims now? Yes? Okay.
How much is my bond, please?
Oh, sir, your bond for the trafficking charge is $50,000. For the possession of oxycodone, it's $150. For the possession of cannabis, $150. And for the driving a license suspended as a habitual traffic offender, it's $2,500. Where'd his, you have it, right? That other sheet right here? Okay.
Okay.
All right. And who's this? Which defendant is this?
Serrano Alvaro?
Oh, okay. All right, and then, so after we do this one, the victims for the other two are here. All right. So, Mr. Interpreter, this is Mr. Serrano Olivero, case number 2021 CF 2726AO. I will stay the bonds at $15,100 and appoint the public defender.
Yo soy usuario, yo soy el concursante 15 a 20 Rosalía. Yo soy usuario.
I'm a heroin user, and I need a special attention for my addiction.
So, sir, are you saying that you are on Suboxone treatment or what's the other one?
Methadone?
Methadone treatment?
No, no.
No, I'm not on anything. I'm in a rehabilitation program.
Oh, well, sir, what I appointed the public defender to represent you. What I would ask you to do, please, is just contact your attorney about any treatment that you may need. They can assist you with that.
And when will I see my attorney?
I don't know.
As soon as it shows up in our system, it'll get appointed to a specific attorney, and then they should reach out to you.
Let me see on this document here. Thank you. It says 115,000. How come I have to pay such a high bond?
Well, it's due to the charge, sir. The facts may support lowering of a bond, but your attorney can assist you with that as well.
Okay.
All right. Out in the audience, do we have somebody here on Omar DeJesus? Well, who are you bringing out first? Oh, sorry, hang on. Do we have somebody here for the, did you say Gomez?
Cruz Robles?
Cruz Robles. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't have the Gomez. Cruz Robles?
Would Your Honor like the interpreter to make an inquiry of the public?
Well, no, they're letting somebody into the, I don't know if the witness speaks English or Spanish. Let's find out.
Speak Spanish.
Good morning, sir. Do you habla inglés?
Yes.
Okay. Sir, can you raise your right hand, please, and face me? Do you swear or affirm everything you say today shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Sir, you are the alleged victim in this case, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, and so we're here today to determine what conditions of release would be appropriate in Mr. Cruz Robles' case. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Do you desire to have contact with this person?
No.
Okay. Do you live together?
We did.
Okay, but does he have a separate residence now?
In Puerto Rico.
Sorry, what?
Not here.
Okay. Well, that's fine, but clearly you wish to have no contact, correct?
Yes.
All right. All right, so, Mr. Cruz Robles, sir, you do qualify for pretrial release, which is, you won't have to pay a bond. You will have to meet certain conditions and check in with the supervision whenever they tell you to. So once you are released from jail, sir, you are to have no contact with this person. You must maintain a separate residence. You cannot be where that person is. So you got to find somewhere else to live, okay? And you have no contact. I will appoint the public defender, so you do have an attorney that will be representing you. You can speak with them about how you want to proceed in the case. Okay? Oh, does he have any belongings there?
cuestión.
Are you,
Yeah,
oh, in my place?
yes.
Before he left, yes, he left some stuff in my place.
All right, so sir, you can return one time. Once you release, you must be accompanied by a Orange County Sheriff's Office at the time, but you may return with law enforcement supervision one time to retrieve your belongings.
Yes, I have a question.
Oh, I didn't sign it. Yes, what's your question?
Yo trabajo en un lugar de trabajo que trabaja el o sea, la víctima en este caso, y yo deseo continuar mi trabajo. ¿Eso puede ser posible? Yo trabajo en el mismo sitio que la víctima y yo no quiero perder mi trabajo. ¿Puedo seguir trabajando?
I would like to say I work with this gentleman. Will I lose my job because of that?
Well, you cannot have contact with him, so that's a possibility. Do you work side by side at the same hours?
Yes,
Well, are you willing to allow non-hostile contact for work purposes only, sir?
no,
No. Well, sir, no. Unless the victim's going to agree to it, I'm not going to order that. So you'll have to figure that out. You'll have to maybe change your work schedule. You can also speak to your lawyer. I appointed you an attorney. Speak to your lawyer about that issue, and you know, if your attorney files a motion for that with some more information and some investigation into how that might be accomplished, it's possible that you could get that changed. But with the victim statement today, I am unwilling to make that concession. So I don't know how you're gonna work with that, but you're not gonna have any contact, so you cannot be where, if he's working, you can't be where he's working.
can I talk?
Sure?
I can fix out the issue with his belongings. I mean, put them together and fix them in a place where he can find them without arriving to the place where I'm at, so he doesn't need to be with a policeman.
Well, sir, I'm gonna allow him to return one time. He will be escorted by a sheriff's deputy, so,
Okay.
you know, he's gonna have that opportunity.
Okay.
Okay. Good luck to you, sir.
He's being released PTR, right?
Correct. You qualified for PTR. Didn't he? Yeah. All right, so do we have somebody there for the Omar De Jesus case?
Good afternoon.
All right. Ma'am, in the witness box, do you habla inglés, speak English?
No,
Señora, ¿usted habla inglés?
no hablo.
No, I don't.
All right, can you ask, Mr. Interpreter, can you ask the witness to raise her right hand and face me?
Señora, por favor, mire usted a su señoría, levante la mano derecha.
Do you swear or affirm everything you say today shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Usted jura y afirma que declarará la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad, lo jura ante Dios.
Sí,
Yes.
Or you may put your hand down.
Baje la mano.
Ma'am, could you state your name for the record, please?
Señora, ¿podría decir su nombre completo para que conste en acta?
Irma Mercedes Vázquez Chay.
Señora, repite más alto, por favor.
Irma Mercedes Vázquez Chay.
Your Honor, the interpreter only understood the two last names, Perez Vasquez.
All right, hang on. Oh, yeah, okay, I remember this one. Okay, I got the first name Irma. Irma Vasquez Che. Is that your name?
¿Es ese su nombre, señora?
Sí,
Yes.
All right. So, ma'am, I did read the report. do you wish to have contact with, this is your husband, correct?
Señora, acabo de leer el informe policial. Usted desea tener contacto con este señor. Es su esposo, ¿verdad?
No.
Okay, that was my fault. That was a confusing question. Let's start this way. This is your husband, correct?
Señora, ¿este es su esposo?
Sí.
Yes.
And do you wish to have contact with him or allow him back to the residence?
¿Y usted desea tener contacto con él, permitir que él regrese a la vivienda?
No.
No.
All right, very well. All right, sir, I am going to, I'm going to grant you a bond. It's going to be $1,000 on count 2, $500 on count 1. I will appoint the public defender. And sir, when you post those bonds, you will have no contact whatsoever with your wife. You will also have to maintain a separate residence. You must live somewhere else.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, I will appoint the public defender. You have an attorney that you should get in contact with once you are released.
May I ask a question, Your Honor?
Certainly.
May I go to the residence to retrieve my belongings?
Yeah, I'm sorry. You may return one time with law enforcement escort. You must have an Orange County Sheriff's deputy with you to return to the residence. You may do that one time to return your get your belongings.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
All right. All right, the next case I have, is this Yulin Hernandez?
Your Honor, before we proceed, may I have the case number of Mr. De Jesus?
Oh, did I not give it to you?
No, sir.
It's 2021 MM 137AW.
Thank you.
All right, and this case number is 2021 CT 1784AO. Does he have multiple cases?
Just one.
Just one, okay. All right, Mr. Yulin Hernandez, I'm going to leave your bond at $500. I will appoint the public defender provisionally to represent you. Good luck to you, sir. Okay, move up means
you.
we're done with Spanish?
Yes.
All right, thank you, Mr. Interpreter. I believe that concludes our Spanish docket today.
Your Honor, may the interpreter inquire if there's any in the public, any witnesses of a DV case that speak Spanish?
Oh, good idea. Sure.
I don't think so.
No, all heads are shaking no.
Okay, they're all shaking their heads no.
Thank you, Your Honor, and thank you to the staff.
Thank you for your help. All right, this is Mr. Brodus. All right, Mr. Brodus, your bond is set at $250. I'll leave it at $250. I will appoint the public defender to represent you in this case. So your bond's $250. You have a lawyer now. Good luck to you. All right, is this Mr. Nieves? Yes, sir. All right, so Mr. Nieves, you're being held on an out-of-county warrant. There is a $500 bond on it, so you can bond out if you wish. I will stay the bond. Does he only have one? Because I see it twice here.
Yes, just one.
Just one? Okay.
Sir,
Yeah.
I know my son bailed me out. They said it was $100 first. because I've-
Well, that's what the bondsman would
been here
charge.
I've been here since December, but I know how to go to that court.
Have you been here since December and you're just coming to IAs now?
Oh, no, I have.
Do you know why that, if,
He just got arrested on it. Let me see.
he says he's been here since December. Did they just serve it?
It must be.
We have an Orange County case as well, Your Honor.
Oh,
Yeah, this is actually.
so, oh, okay, so I think, so, sir, what happened is, so you've been held on something else.
Yeah,
You had an outstanding warrant in Volusia County. Somebody figured out you were here, and they served the warrant from Volusia County. That Volusia County warrant has a $500 bond. You can bond out on that if you wish.
yeah, I believe my son already paid it. It was $100 because,
Okay, I don't know. You'd have to
yeah,
contact whoever the bondsman he contacted, or your son.
And then our case notes for his Orange County case are showing he has a private attorney for a violation of probation as well.
Oh, that's why he's been sitting here, and nobody's filed a bond motion in the VOP yet.
no, that's over with, sir.
Yeah,
Well, what's he being held on? Is it just the Volusia?
yeah, because I have a criminal traffic case in our county that he has a bond for as of January 2021,
Okay.
and then this Volusia County.
So, sounds like one was posted, at least one of those was posted, and the other one may not have been.
It's very possible.
I don't know. Sir, I'm not sure what's going on. I know what you're here for today, and that was for a bond out of Volusia County. I mean, a warrant out of Volusia County. The warrant out of Volusia County indicated to me that it has a $500 bond on it, so you can bond out on that by paying either the $500 or typically it's a minimum of $100 to a bondsman. You also have an Orange County case from January that also has a bond. Is it $500 on that one too, Ms. Roberts? Whatever it is, it's probably, if it's CT. But anyway, sir, what I'm saying is it sounds to me like you're being held on those two things. Both of those things have bonds attached to them, so you can be released upon posting them. Sounds like you're telling me your son posted one of them, maybe the other one just has to get done, then you're out.
Yeah, because my lawyer said that tomorrow, Monday, Volusia County, they got to change the paperwork because my son already bailed me out for $100 bail. And I just got to take care of the one of his, I think it's $250.
I have no idea, sir. I would ask your attorney.
Did you call the PD on this out of county?
I can't, can I do that?
Yeah?
Well, now he's got a private though,
I mean, it's something you.
on his Orange County one.
You filled out the form, that's what I was just asking.
My lawyer, the one I had on my probation,
Your Honor, for the out-of-county, if PD is appointed, they can keep track of making sure the
Okay.
transfer happens.
All right, fill out a form. I'll appoint the PD on the Volusia County. So I guess my question is that you're saying I have jurisdiction to appoint public defender in a different circuit?
No, you'd be appointing them for
Oh, here?
to make sure the transport happens.
Okay, all right. I just appointed a lawyer on your Volusia County case, sort of, quasi. So they will contact you, you can speak to them about what you need to do. I understand you have questions, sir, I just don't have answers for you. I don't know. Okay? All right, Stephanie El-Sudani? El-Sudani?
El-Sudani. Stephanie Walker.
Oh, I see. You have an AKA Waterman. Okay, this is Nauta County warrant. There is no bond on it. It's been a while since I've been doing IAs, guys. Are they transporting now? Because it used to be we would contact the county where the warrant was and find out if they were going to come get them.
I know,
Nobody, everybody's looking at me
Not
like,
sure.
what are you talking about, Judge?
well, I know she has an Orange County felony case that we represent her on.
Well, what I have for today is two out-of-county warrants.
Just one, I feel.
Oh, well, it's got two.
I mean, two counts, yeah.
Okay, and there's no bond on it, so,
So we just point the PD and then they will get in contact with our field and
okay, I'll point the public defender.
then come up with something to.
Can you set a bond on it?
I won't, because whoever signed the warrant indicated they did not wish to give you a bond. It's probably for a failure to appear or something. And so the judge wants to make sure they put whatever conditions on it, or maybe they want to see you before they give you a bond. I don't know. But I did appoint the public defender on this, even on the out-of-county stuff, so you can ask your lawyer to look into it.
Okay.
All right? All right, yeah, so now we're back into DV stuff. Is there a way to find out what cases we have witnesses on? Oh, you have it marked? Okay, so you just let me know. All right, perfect. All right, so I'm assuming that this is Mr. Birch. Are you Mr. Birch?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Birch, I was gonna give you a bond. Oh, yeah, okay, I remember this one. All right, so I'm gonna do 1,500 on count one, I'll do 500 on count two. I will appoint the public defender to represent you. Oh, this is a violent offender of special concern. Is there something else I have to do on that?
No.
Huh?
No.
Not with you? Okay. There's no other conditions or anything? It seems like there should be. Okay.
Well, you gotta, is it no contact?
Oh, yeah, thank you. I can't believe I didn't say that. All right, so sir, I'm going to grant you bonds on these. You are to have absolutely no contact whatsoever with the victim. You must maintain a separate residence. I don't think there was a physical residence in this one. So no, you are to possess no weapons, no firearms, no contact with the victim. I don't think that the return to residence is really warranted here. It wasn't a physical place you were living, right?
No, sir.
Yeah. So that's irrelevant. All right. Good luck to you.
So will you still put maintain separate residence?
Well, yeah. I guess we say maintain separate residence on that one, even though they don't have a residence. Maintain separate areas.
We'll just leave it like that, maintain resident, separate resident, no weapons and no contact.
Yeah, all that.
Okay, gotcha.
All right. Is this Mr. Darby Payne?
Yes, sir.
All right. Oh. All right, so, all right, here's the deal, sir. I'll grant you a bond on this. It's $3,500 on the only count you have. You are also, if you do post that bond, you are to have absolutely no contact whatsoever with the victim. You are to maintain separate residences. You possess no weapons, no firearms. And you, sir, apparently you do not qualify for the services of the public defender. So if you wish to be represented by a lawyer on this, you have to hire your own.
Yes, sir.
All right? All right, $3,500 bond, no contact, maintain separate residence, no weapons, no firearms.
Yes, sir.
Oh, there's that for you. All right, Gideus. Gideus, how are you? All right. No victims. All right, so, sir. State or PD, count one's a felony, right? Tampering with a witness?
I believe so. It should be 2021 CF 2742AO.
Yeah, that's weird. There's no case number on this. Oh, here it is up here. All right. I'll grant you a bond on count one at $2,500, 500 on count two, 100 on count three. You are to have zero contact with the victim. You are to maintain a separate residence. You are to possess no weapons, no firearms. I will appoint the public defender to represent you on this case. I am going to revoke your bond in case number 2020 CF 6583AO and case, at Dwillis. I'm going to take no action on the Dwillis. Okay? But I am going to revoke the bond on the, especially given the charge and a chance that it's the same victim. All right, so sir, you're getting bond on the new charges. I believe I said 2,500, 500, 100. Revoke on 2020 CF 6583AO. No action on the 2021 CT 549AO. Appoint the PD on the new case. Good luck to you. Roberson. Roberson. Oh yeah, this one was confusing.
Yeah.
It was confusing to you too? Well, it may not have been as confusing for the same reasons. I see they corrected it, or tried to. Whew. All right. On the battery.
He does qualify for PTR, Judge.
Does he?
Yes, sir.
He's got a prior DV. Okay, but we don't have, I don't see anything on here that says anything about victim being okay with living together, so, sir, I'll release you on pretrial release. I'll appoint the public defender to represent you in this case. On the possession of cocaine, I'll stay the bond at 1,000. On the domestic violence case, I'll release you PTR. You're to have no contact with the victim. You must maintain a separate residence, no weapons, no firearms. Point PD on that one. I'll point the PD on both cases. All right, good luck to you. Yeah, but there is a bond on that one. They had it. All right, Mr. Wagner. All right, oh, if I haven't stated it, oh, we have, okay, somebody's going to tell me they got it. But if I don't think I made the statement in the first, but I did review, did I make this? Maybe I did. Did I reviewed all these and I did find probable cause in all these, so it's a blanket statement. All right, sir, you are here on the Jimmy Wagner case?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand and face me? Do you swear or affirm that everything you say today should be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Mr. Wagner.
Yes, sir.
Huh? Is somebody talking? Okay. All right, so sir, you're the alleged victim in this case, correct?
Yes, sir.
Can you state your name for the record?
Gary Wagner.
Gary what?
Wagner,
What? Did you say Wagner?
yes,
All right, it's your brother?
stepbrother.
All right, sir, do you wish to have contact with your brother?
None whatsoever.
None whatsoever. Do you live together?
Well, his stuff got put out, we don't live together no more.
It sounded like you said it got put out.
I sure hope not.
Okay. All right, but you don't want to have contact?
No, sir.
All right.
I wanna put
That's fine.
injunction on them also. I go there Monday and put an injunction on them. You need to leave with me now.
I'm sorry,
Got
sir?
violent he is.
It's okay. Sir, hang on.
He got 4 violent charges, he shouldn't have no bond.
This guy lying on me,
All
man.
right, hang on.
Hold it, mister. This guy lying.
Hang on.
You cannot be doing all that.
You lying on me.
Just stand here
Sir.
quiet and listen, or you get.
Mr. Wagner, let me tell you something real quick, all right? I'm going to grant you bond on these. It's $3,500 on count 1. It's $1,500 on count 2, all right? If you do post, I will appoint the public defender to represent you. If you do post those bonds, you are to have absolutely no contact whatsoever with the victim. You must maintain a separate residence. You will not possess any weapons or firearms. Okay?
Your Honor, this guy lying on me.
Is he what?
He has reporting requirements. Upon being released, he must report with FDLE.
Offender?
This guy lying on me, Judge.
Okay.
Your Honor, can I get, you can, put an injunction on him today?
Corrections officers, it's okay. You can remove him. I told him what his bonds are going to be.
Your Honor? You cannot put an injunction on him today?
No, sir, you can file for an injunction on the 5th floor at the Orange County Courthouse.
I know I go Monday, but there's nothing you can put on him for him not to come to my house today.
No, he is to have no contact. Under my release order, he cannot go to your house.
But you can remind him that before he go, well, he got a mind of his own.
Well,
Do I have a right to defend myself?
sir, just please go first thing tomorrow morning and file that, okay?
Yeah, what I'm asking you, do I have a right to defend myself if he comes?
Sir, that's illegal. I can't give you legal advice. You're asking for legal advice and I cannot give it to you.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Judge, he had requirements. Did you follow?
Who?
No, the defendant.
I read it on his order. I read it on his order.
Okay,
Clerk's gonna write it on the order.
okay.
Because he don't need, yeah.
You really want him coming back in here? Okay, I didn't think so. All right, so I'm being told by PTR that he has reporting requirements. He's apparently a registered sex offender or predator and must report upon his release. What's he got, 24 hours or something? All right, he's got a report.
Yeah, report.
There.
Was the PD appointed, Judge?
PD, oh, I did appoint the PD, yes.
Yes.
I did.
Thank you.
Absolutely, I did. 100%. Whew. All right, is this Mr. Conwell?
Yes.
Do we have anybody from this? Okay, we got one more. No, okay. All right, Mr. Conwell, this is DV battery. Is he PTR? Yes. All right, I'll release you on pretrial release, sir. Wait a minute. You do not qualify for the service of the public defender, so I cannot appoint the public defender. If you want to get a lawyer, you have to hire your own. I will release you on pretrial release. However, you may not have any contact whatsoever with the victim. You must maintain a separate residence. You are to possess no weapons, no firearms. You may return. Do you live there at the scene of the incident?
I do, and I do not.
Okay, well, you do and you do not. I'm not sure what that means.
But I
All right, well, let me just put this in the order that you may return one time as long as you are escorted by law enforcement to retrieve personal belongings if you need to.
yes, sir.
Other than that, you are to not go to the residence. You must maintain your own residence separate and distinct from that one and have no contact with the victim. Okay, no, I can't appoint the PD. You don't qualify. You got to hire your own lawyer, okay? All right, Ms. Hears?
Sir.
Battery caused bodily harm. So is it DV or not?
It has a victim.
Is the victim here?
Not here, but
Oh. Well, it said they were in a relationship, so it doesn't say DV, but. All right. Ms. Hears, you qualify for pretrial release, so I'm going to release you pretrial release. You are to have no contact whatsoever with the victim, and you must maintain a separate residence, no weapons, no firearms, and I will appoint the public defender to represent you in this case.
Your Honor, just for the record, the 21 MM 1607 AO case number is what I have, but the complaint was filed on a different case number. It was filed on 21 MM 85 AA.
Yes, because the case should be an improper case, not Orlando case.
Okay.
So, no, that MM 1607 will be deleted, and the improper case is a case number.
Right, thank you.
You're welcome.
That makes sense.
All right. All right, this is Jones. Oh, yeah. Sir, you're here on the Jones case, correct?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand? You swear or affirm everything you say today should be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can put your hand down. Can you state your name for the record?
Jermaine M. Palmer.
All right, and sir, you're the victim in this case?
Yes, I am.
Do you wish to have contact with Ms. Jones?
Yes.
So are you okay with Ms. Jones moving back to the residence?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to allow her to move back to the residence. However, it's going to be under a no hostile contact order. And just so you understand what that means is if Ms. Jones becomes violent or upset or threatens or really anything, if you call the Orange County Sheriff's Office, they will come and bring her back to jail, no questions asked. No investigation, no questions asked. It's just, she's there under release conditions. And I'm going to release you under pretrial release, ma'am, which means you're going to have to check in with somebody once a month or something. Whatever they tell you to do, you're going to have to do it, okay? You won't have to post a bond, but you're under their release conditions, okay? I'm going to allow you to return to the residence. You heard all that stuff I said about it's non-hostile contact, right? Yes. So if you raise your voice or if there's any argument or, altercation, Mr. Palmer calls the sheriffs, you're going to come back to jail with no questions asked, okay? All right. And now you do not qualify for the service of the public defender. So if you want an attorney, you're going to have to hire your own. Okay? All right. Good luck to you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Mitchell?
Yes.
All right. Do we have victim in Mitchell? No, it doesn't look like it. All right, Ms. Mitchell, I will grant you bond on the DV battery case. I'm sorry, I'm going to release you on pretrial release. Okay, so you don't post a bond, but you have to abide by the conditions they give you. And then furthermore, I'm going to order that you have no contact with the victim. You must maintain a separate residence. You will possess no weapons, no firearms. You may return one time if you need to retrieve personal belongings as long as you are escorted by law enforcement. So you have to call them and arrange it, okay? You do not qualify for the service of the public defender, so if you want an attorney, you have to hire your own. All right? All right, good luck to you.
Was there a bond, you said?
No, it's pretrial release, so you don't have to post a bond, but they're going to give you rules to follow, and as long as you follow the rules, you will remain out.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Ortiz? Okay. Ms. Ortiz, I don't know if it was this DV or not. Well, no, they just keep saying, oh, way over here. Way over there. Well, some of them write Friends DV or something in there, that's, Okay, thank you. Now I can look. All right, Ms. Ortiz, I'm going to release you on pretrial release as well, okay? You got to follow whatever rules they tell you to follow. And you are to have no contact whatsoever with the victim. If you live together, you cannot do that now. You have to find somewhere else to live. You will possess no weapons, no firearms. You may return one time if you need to retrieve personal belongings, as long as you are escorted by law enforcement, and I will appoint a public defender to represent you in this case.
Judge, can we have this is an APD.
The what?
APD. Oh, can we get them to announce their name on record in the recorder?
Oh, I don't think, maybe we didn't do that when we started the Orange County doc. I don't think I had you guys announce.
Lorraine DeLong for the State Attorney's Office.
Jordan Roberts for the Public Defender's Office.
Thank you both. Appreciate it.
Okay, so I'm going to open it.
All right. Are they happy now? Okay. Well, that's important.
We releasing Brittany, pre-trial release?
Is that the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it was no, I'm sorry, Judge, I was emailing, it was no contact.
Yeah, PTR. No contact, maintain separate residence, no weapons, no firearms. I did appoint the PD. She may return one time with law enforcement to retrieve belongings. You're good. See this? He says D. All right, is this Ms. Ramirez Quinones?
Yes.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to release you on pretrial release. Okay, that you don't have to post a bond, but you have to follow their rules. Once you are released, you are to have no contact whatsoever with the victim in this case. You maintain a separate residence. No weapons, you will possess no weapons, no firearms. You may return, if you need to the residence one time, as long as you are escorted by law enforcement to retrieve personal belongings. And ma'am, you do not qualify for the services of the public defender, so if you want an attorney, you have to hire your own, all right?
Okay.
All right, good luck to you. Mr. Rivera? Yes. All right, Mr. Rivera. All right, Mr. Rivera, you do qualify for pretrial release. I'm going to release you on pretrial release. You don't have to post a bond, but you have to follow their rules, all right? Once you are released, you are to have no contact whatsoever with the victim. You must maintain a separate residence. You'll possess no weapons, no firearms. You may return to the residence one time as long as you are escorted by law enforcement to retrieve personal belongings. And sir, you do not qualify for the service of the public defender, so if you wish to have an attorney, you have to hire your own.
Absolutely.
All right, good luck to you. So much domestic violence. So much domestic violence thing. It's an epidemic. All right, are you Mr. Roberts? Yes, sir. All right, are you, ma'am in the box, are you here for the Roberts case?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand and face me? You swear or affirm everything you say today should be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Ma'am, can you state your name for the record, please?
Nellycia Jackson.
I'm sorry, can you say it again?
Nellycia Jackson. Bowens.
Oh, that's okay. Alicia Jackson. Okay, I got it. All right. All right, so Ms. Jackson, you are the victim in this case, correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you wish to have contact with Mr. Roberts?
Yes.
You live together?
Yes, sir.
So you're okay with him coming home?
Yeah, yes.
All right. If I do let him come home and he were to raise his voice or become physical or even verbally abusive, do you have any issue calling 911 and having him brought back to jail?
No,
You have no problem doing that?
no,
You're not in fear of him?
no.
All right. All right, well, Mr. Roberts, you qualify for pretrial release, so I'm going to release you on pretrial release. That means you don't have to post a bond, but you have to follow their rules. Furthermore, you will be allowed to return to your residence. However, you will have non-hostile contact with Ms. Jackson. What that means is, if you raise your voice to her or anything else. If you get upset, you start yelling, or obviously if you got physical, all she has to do is call the sheriff's office and they will bring you back to jail, no questions asked. There won't be any investigation, there won't be any, hey, what happened here? You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. You will also possess no weapons, no firearms. Are there any weapons or firearms in the house?
No, sir.
All right, well, you will not possess any, and I will appoint the public defender to represent you in this case, so you do have an attorney at this time. All right?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Vasquez? All right, sir, it says here that you do qualify for pretrial release. I will grant you release under those conditions. You don't have to post a bond, you have to follow their rules, okay? And furthermore, once you are released, you will have no contact whatsoever with the victim in this case. You must maintain a separate residence. If you don't already, you must do it now. You will possess no weapons, no firearms. You may return to the residence one time as long as you are escorted by law enforcement to retrieve your belongings. Sorry?
I no longer live with her, so.
Okay, well, that's fine. All right, and sir, you do not qualify for the service of the public defender, meaning if you want an attorney, you got to hire your own.
Sir.
All right?
Sir.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, have a good day.
All right, this is Zapata? All right, Ms. Zapata, you do qualify for pretrial release. I will release you on pretrial release. So if you heard what I said to the other gentleman, you don't have to post a bond, you just have to follow their rules. Furthermore, once you are released, you will have no contact whatsoever with the victim.
For how long?
Until further notice. Okay? So you have no contact. You must maintain a separate residence. You'll possess no weapons, no firearms. You may return to the residence one time as long as you are escorted by law enforcement to retrieve personal belongings. I will appoint the public defender to represent you in this case. All right, so you have an attorney. Good luck to you. All right, Mr. Banks.
Bonded?
Oh, bonded. Oh, okay. Easy. Mr. Byrd?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Byrd, you also qualify for pretrial release. So I'm going to release you on pretrial release. You won't have to post a bond. You have to follow their rules. Okay? And I will appoint the public defender to represent you in this case, so you have an attorney, okay? Sorry?
Do you have any conditions?
Oh, like testing?
Whatever you want to exactly. Are they or no conditions?
She just pretrial release, that's it.
Yeah, just pretrial release. That's it.
I mean, you.
Do you want testing for drug cases?
Whatever you want. I just want to make
Well,
sure.
I mean, no, I mean,
Don't you guys automatic testing for pretrial release?
yeah.
I know.
Yes, we would.
Oh, okay. But if,
Do you want, well, he's gone, no possession or drugs or alcohol, but he's gone, so,
does that ever work, really?
okay, just pretrial release. That's it, no condition, you got it.
Not to have drugs or alcohol, it's gonna make any difference between you, me, and the principal. All right, is this Mr. Bridges?
Sir, how you doing?
I'm doing fine, Mr. Bridges. All right, Mr. Bridges, you have bonds on counts 1 and 2. I will stay those bonds. Oh, no, wait, you qualify for PTR. Okay, would you rather be released on PTR?
Yes, sir.
All right, I guess I get that. And looks like you do qualify for the service of the public defender, so I'm going to release you on PTR. I'll appoint the PD. You have an attorney. Good luck to you.
All right, thank you, sir. You have a good day.
Your Honor, state would ask for no return.
On. Oh,
Oh, burglary.
that's a good idea. Sorry. Somebody yell if I'm missing something.
I meant to go quicker. I just couldn't get the words out.
I'm sorry, sir. One more thing I need to tell you. You cannot return to wherever this was.
Okay.
Oh, is this a 7-Eleven? No. Oh, is this the house?
No, it was,
Whatever.
you asking a question, sir?
Sorry?
Are you asking a question, sir?
No, I'm just talking out loud. You cannot go back to the Yeah, this is the house. They said he was trying to break in the house. Can't go back to that house.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no return. There we go. You need the address for that? Oh, good. Good, because I don't know what it is. Mr. Daniel, is Daniel the last name?
His behavior.
Oh, behavior. All right, so let's see. I'm appointing the public defender. He has a bond, so I'll just stay the bonds. Is that what we're doing on the? Oh, he's also got possession of cocaine. Does he qualify for PTR?
No, sir.
No, he does not. All right, so I'll stay the bonds on that one. Appoint the public defender. He's health or something. You probably know better than I do, unless you're just doing weekend duty for the heck of it.
No, yeah, this is my first time doing initial appearances.
It's fun, isn't it? Mr. Gervin.
He refused.
Refused. All right. Are we still,
Still appoint.
yeah, Ms. DeLong, we're going to appoint the PD and
Waive their appearance and all that.
waive their, the PD's waiving their appearance, right? At IA?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and we're staying the bonds unless, no, they don't qualify anyway. Stay the bonds. Stay the bonds, stay the bonds. All right, is this Mr. Horn?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Horn does not qualify for PTR. Let's see. So we got 1,000 and 1,000. All right, sir, I'm going to stay the bonds on the new charge. I am going to revoke.
Sir, that case is about to be thrown out. They filed a motion to suppress.
Well, that's fantastic. Once it's thrown out, you can have your attorney move to release you. But for now, I'm going to revoke your release in case number 2020 CF 1104AO. I am appointing the public defender in this new case.
That's messed up, man. I really was.
Sir, call your attorney. All right, good luck to you.
Yeah, the motion to suppress hearing's March 8th.
Okay, fantastic.
So there's no-
Tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
He seems very confident that it's going to be successful.
I'm sure we do too.
Well, if it is, then there's no issue then, is it?
It's not my case, I don't know.
You might
All right, Mr. James,
email the people.
bonded.
Know that they're in good
Oh, I love those. All right, is this Mr. Krupnicki?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, what happened with Mr. James?
They said bonded.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Krupnicki. Why doesn't he qualify? Oh dear. Okay then. Yeah, I wasn't crazy about the encounter on this one, but I guess could be consensual. All right, sir, you got a bond at $1,000. I'm gonna stay the bond at 1,000. I will appoint the public defender to represent you in this case, so you have a lawyer. Good luck to you. Okay, I'm guessing this is not Hector Miguel. This is are you Megan McDonald? So what happened to this guy?
Don't have it.
What's the, looking at?
On 100 5568.
Oh, okay. You say so.
Sorry, who bonded?
He's not on.
Okay, we don't, okay, never mind.
Hector somebody.
Thank you.
All right. So you are Ms. Megan McDonald, yes? I'm just trying to set it, I just really want to do anything on her older case. My guess is there's a substance abuse issue. She qualifies for the PD, so I'm going to appoint the PD on the new case. Did you have a PD on the other case?
She got a, I don't know, Robin Barber.
I think I had a conflict attorney.
I have a private attorney listed, so
Well, she says conflict, so
Yeah, so
that's
we'll
probably
figure
why.
it
Well, I'm inclined to stay your bond on the new charge. I don't know if the state has a position on me revoking your pretrial release or your bond on your other charge. I'm not inclined to. I think it's probably indicative of a substance abuse issue that needs to be addressed, and I don't know that sitting in jail is going to address it.
State has no objections to not revoking the bond on the out on bond case.
All right.
Is there any way to do a bond with pretrial release for
With
drug
conditions
testing?
that, ma'am, any chance you'd be amenable to getting help? I'm sorry? That's the answer I would expect when you're standing in jail. I don't know. So, does she no, she doesn't qualify for PTR. Was it because she hasn't been screened? No. The other one? So, can I order her to do drug screens? But then I got to put her on PTR to do it, don't I?
No.
I don't?
No, she can, you can have a drug test through pretrial release and give her a start and let me know if
Can you stay clean, you think? You're going to say yes. I know. I know. I don't really want to just keep you in jail. The problem is if you keep using meth, you're going to keep ending up in jail. I don't know if forcing you to do drug testing is going to do any good. I am going to appoint the public defender, and I will tell you that they have social workers at that office can help you get services. You know, I don't know what your intention is on your future of drug use, but they will help you if you want help to try and get some help. And frankly, I don't think testing is going to do any good. So I'll just stay the bond. I'm not going to revoke your release on the other one. You got a $1,000 bond on this one, and you got a lawyer.
Thank you.
All right? Maybe I'm just pessimistic, jaded. McElroy bonded.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
All right. Is this Mr. Knowlton?
Yes, sir.
All right. Oh, boy, it loaded you up. Oh, yeah, I remember this one. Well, I'm going to stay your bonds on the new case. You don't have an attorney or a public defender on the resisting case?
I don't think so, sir. I was gonna wait till my next court date, then probably do that.
Well, he qualifies, doesn't he?
Yeah, but I mean, he bonded out before he was hired.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah. So he got a pre-contract for March. Oh, never mind. Yeah, March the 24th.
Yeah, where, Marsh?
March 24th at 1 o'clock.
All right, well, it's resisting and loitering. I'm not going to take any action on that, but I'm going to stay the bonds as they are. I will appoint the public defender to represent you in the new case, all right? Good luck to you.
Could you tell me what's going on?
Sorry?
Could you tell me what's going on? I ain't understand.
Oh, you want to know the amounts? I think it's 5,000 on count one and 150 on all the others.
So go to that court date that you have for the misdemeanor resisting officer case. Then you have a bond and a PD on these new
Yeah.
cases.
So I can't bond out today?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
You have, on count one is 5,000. Count two, count three, count four is 150, count five is 100. Those are your bonds. I did not take any action. I did not revoke your pretrial release, your bond, on the other case. I'm leaving it alone. And the reason is because it's resisting an officer without violence and loitering. So I don't feel the need to revoke your release on the other one. I can if you would like it, but I'm guessing you don't.
How much do I gotta pay altogether? I gotta pay.
I'm sorry?
How much do I gotta pay altogether?
Well, you got to go find a bondsman or post the cash.
5550. What's the bond amount?
He knows how bonds work.
Yeah, he knows.
You just posted.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Okay. Oh, I was like, who is this? Where I got? How do you say your name?
Ruben Bondi.
Oh, okay, good. Never mind, don't tell me because it won't be the right name. All right, so that one bonded. So this is Raymond?
Yes, sir.
You Raymond? I think this was the window deal, the girlfriend's mom's car or something. Yeah. All right, Mr. Curvins?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Curvins, you have a $1,000 bond on this case, which I'm going to stay that bond. I am going to revoke your bond on 2020 CF 4185AO. Says you have an attorney, got a PD on that case, so you need to get in touch with them. And I will appoint the public defender on the new case. So you have a lawyer on this case, you have a bond on the new case, but I'm revoking bond on your old case.
What case is that, sir?
The burglary of a conveyance, fraudulent use of credit card, petty theft, fraudulent use of credit card.
This is a 2019 case.
Well, it says 2020 CF 4185AO here.
That's when I had got arrested for it.
Yeah, with Courtney Daly.
No, the case you got arrested for was 2021 CF 2735AO.
That case you revoked, it is a 2019 case. I had a warrant for
No,
2020.
no, you don't have a warrant. You were out on bond in 2020 CF 4185AO, which consists of the charges of burglary of a conveyance, fraudulent use of credit card, petty theft, and another fraudulent use of credit card.
But there was a 2019 case.
That's in December 2019. But he got arrested in 2020.
Oh, you got arrested in 2020?
But it happened back in 2019.
Okay, so he's telling me that happened in 19. And are you not understanding why it has a 2020 case number? Is that what's confusing you?
But I think like you shouldn't use that against me to revoke it because that's a 20.
Well, I would bring that up with your lawyer then.
Excuse me, sir.
I'm sorry?
I ain't heard you. I say, excuse me, sir.
I said, the issue that you have with me revoking bond in your old case is something you need to bring up with your lawyer.
Yeah, talk to Miss Daly.
I did that in 19. That would not be advisable.
No.
All right, Mr. Shannon?
Sir.
Oh, we had a failure to appear. Well,
Yeah, that failure to appear, I was in a Aspire rehab called Anchor, and I was not aware I
Fantastic.
had a court date. They switched my public defender. One public defender left the office and was supposed to notify me. I had no idea I had to be in court.
all right, sir, here's the deal.
You previously had PD.
Yeah, so he's already got the PD on this case, right? All right, so I don't have to point, you already have the PD. What you need to do is get in touch with your lawyer, get all that documentation together. Huh?
He's got 2 cases.
Oh, he's got 2 cases? Is this a new one?
So the FDA
Oh, I got you, okay. So they arrested him on this and they said, oh, by the way, you FTA'd. All right, so on the new case, which is 2021 MM 1606, I'm going to stay those bonds at 500 and 100.
Yes.
I'll appoint the PD on that one. Okay? It's a new one. You already have the PD on the one that you failed to appear.
Which I haven't been able to get a hold of.
I'm sorry?
Which I have not been able to get a hold of. I've been trying to get.
All right, Ms. Roberts, can you please do what you can to have your office reach out to Mr. Shannon? And I'm going to stay those, there's no bond on the FTAs. I'm sure he will like his attorney to file a motion to reinstate the bonds because he was apparently in treatment. So what has to happen is your attorney has to gather the documentation to prove that up and file a motion.
Yeah, this IA note will go on all that case files, so that other attorney will know about this.
How long will this take, you think?
I didn't hear what he said.
How long will this all take, do you think?
I don't know, sir.
I mean, it's not her only case, so I'm assuming she's got,
I don't know.
Okay.
Good luck to you. All right. So something skipped. I have a Veer Valley, but the next case I have on the, this is Wilkes, which is this one.
maybe give Lonnie bonded. I think that was bonded.
Probably.
Oh. Sure, the case number is 2100 5572.
see if there was bonds for trust.
Bonded. Love those bonded ones.
But that's not the charge, it's also a trust. This is not, this is in a bond, you don't have bond. You say a bill, no facts of it.
Hello, is this Ms. Wilkes?
Yes, sir.
All right. Ms. Roberts, did you have anything you wanted to say on this, or you were just talking to Ms. Wilkes?
I was just advising her we're not getting into the facts of the case at this moment.
Oh, okay. Well, she qualifies for PTR on this one. She does have an FTA. But even the FTA has an ROR on it. So.
We're also not appointed on the FTA case,
You're not?
not that I saw.
Would you like to be?
Probably, yes, sir.
All right. So be it. So I'm gonna, ma'am, Ms. Wilkie, am I saying your name right, or is it Wilkes?
Wilkes, sir.
Wilkes?
Yes, sir.
All right, so Ms. Wilkes, you qualify to be released on pretrial release, so you don't have to post a bond, you just have to follow their rules. I'm gonna release you. Should we do PTR for both cases, or just do it, you want me to do ROR in the other one?
No, it's already handled with ROR.
Oh, it is?
Yes, sir.
Great. And we're gonna appoint the public defender to represent you on whatever cases they're not on yet. Okay?
Extra conditions for this case?
You mean like testing and all?
She gonna get that.
Oh, well, no, as long as she's getting tested.
Can I say something, Your Honor?
What were you thinking of? All right, just checking.
Yeah, if you have a prescription, you can send it to them as well.
Because I've been on them for like 10 years legally. I get them legally from my doctor. And I was at home, they was on my person. And
Okay, well, then you need to make sure your lawyer has copies of your prescription and provides those to the court. Okay? Mr. Zipper? All right. Is this, all right, so this is an FTA. Is it an FTA on the 2020 CF 14731 case? Yes, it is. Oh, and it has a $5,000 bond. All right, well, I'll stay the bond on the new case at 5,000. I will revoke the bond in 2020 CF 14731AO. I will appoint the public defender in the 2021 CF 14501. And it looks like you have the PD in the other case?
Sir, I haven't been to court for none of them.
It says Savannah Smith. Is that?
Yes, that's the records we have, Your Honor.
The only court date I have was this one right here that I just missed. And as soon as I found out about it, I turned myself in. They said something about the system being behind, or something like that when I found out. I don't know.
All right, well, I'll stay this bond at 5,000. I'm gonna revoke the bond on the other case. You need to talk to your attorney about what.
Am I able to bond out today?
You can on the new case. I wouldn't though, because you're gonna have a hold from the other case.
Why are you bond? Please, sir, don't do that, sir. Please, you can't do that.
Sir, just call your lawyer.
But I need to get out, sir. I'm gonna miss my visitation with my kids this weekend, sir.
Sir, I'm sorry to hear that, but I need you to get with your lawyer.
I don't know who she is, or I
Savannah Smith.
don't know.
I understand. Sir, all I can tell you is just get in touch with your lawyer first thing Monday morning.
My other bond, sir, what did I do? Please, sir.
Yeah.
That's our card, you call the office.
No, but should have waited. All right, Mr. McLeod, is this Mr. McLeod?
Oh, he bonded.
Oh, he bonded, okay. Is Mr. Teague?
Yes, sir.
All right. Teague, you have bonds of 3,500 on count one, 500 on count two, which I will stay. Oh, he qualifies for PTR. On a stalking? How do we ensure that he's not going to stalk this person?
State would ask for no contact and no return.
What kind of stalking, though? Was it like social media?
No.
Text messages? Oh, boy. Yeah, yeah. All right. On Teague? Oh, yeah. Oh, is this a special no contact order?
No, just like I submitted.
think it's a former girlfriend. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I want him to sign one. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. You already did them for the ones you figured I was doing?
It's a no contact.
He told me I was going to jail this morning, yesterday morning. Fine, I just want to get out of jail, I can pay y'all back.
Are we good to go?
Yes, Your Honor.
More to do. All right, Mr. Teague.
Yes, sir.
All right, so Mr. Teague, I am going to release you on pretrial release. You won't have to post a bond. You will have to follow their rules. In addition to whatever rules they give you, sir, you may not contact the victim. You may not return to the residence. Oh, wait, this is stalking. You can have no contact with the victim. You cannot go anywhere near the victim's residence or work or anything else.
Who's the victim, sir? The name, is it her mom or her? Sheila should be the victim.
It says Rutland. Ebony, but then there's another. Shumo?
Yes, that's. You got two names, sir. Who is the?
Well, my advice was you shouldn't contact anybody, just because you don't want to be hauled back in here. But I believe it's that the warrant was issued due to stalking Shumo,
What is the residence I gotta stay away from, sir?
wherever they live.
I need to know her address. Is it 44-717? That's my house.
Sir, I'm going to appoint the public defender. These are questions you need to ask your lawyer. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm going to release it pretrial. You're to have no contact whatsoever with any victim that was mentioned in the affidavit. Ask your lawyer to review it, and they'll tell you who's in it, okay? You will possess no weapons, Sir, hang on a second. You'll possess no weapons, no firearms. And I will appoint the public defender to represent you in this case.
But what if I feel a little threatened, by her family?
Well, sir, talk to your lawyer about what you need to do, okay?
Judge, you say no return?
No. Yes, he cannot have, but he doesn't live there.
So just,
But no contact, he can't, I don't know where they live. I didn't see an address.
no contact and no weapons.
Correct.
No contact with any victim.
Yeah.
Any victim.
Any victim, any and all victims,
Okay.
Any
whether it's his case or not.
Okay.
He wanted it to be very specific, which worries me a little, I gotta be honest. So I can stalk this one, not that one? Whew. All right, is this Wallace?
He refused.
All right, point to PD, petty theft, he had a zero, how do you get a zero bond on a petty theft? Does he qualify?
It's $500. See the little top at the top, the highlight?
Oh, well, down here it says zero.
I know, they put it in the.
All right, I'll stay the bond at 500, point to PD. All right. Is this Mr. DeRozier's?
Behavior,
He's what?
behavior,
Oh, I'm take it not good.
right.
Your Honor, for the record, he was adjudicated incompetent by Judge White, September of 2019. And while he does have a status hearing set, I believe sometime at the end of March, there are no orders finding him competent since then.
Okay. He was released on a first-degree murder charge.
Yeah, that's, so 2018 CF 14084AO.
That's the one he's incompetent in?
Correct. He was adjudicated incompetent in that case by Judge White in September of 2019.
Well, I'll tell you what.
So
He's
there's
not here today. I'm going to stay the bonds on the new charges. Boy. Point to PD. You guys represent him on the other one, right? On the 18 CF case?
It says private attorney, so I don't know if he hired
Louis
one.
David as well, it might
or
be
if it's conflict.
conflict, probably. I'm
Oh, you want me to look? I can look.
well, but if I say no action on that, then he stays out on that bond, right? But he was apparently found incompetent on that case. So, but under the Douse case, and it's a felony case, I can keep him in custody as long as I order him to get treatment, right?
I believe,
That's not the Douse case, that's the, I think it's the Merrill case that interprets the Douse case.
he can be committed to DCF or have conditional release modified on that case.
So do we know if he meets the conditions for involuntary commitment? Maybe not, because if he did, he would be committed. Is there a way for me to not address the other case, but not? No, I have to?
Say no, even no action, if I'm incompetent, I just don't act. I mean, you got bonds on this other,
Yeah, I'm going to stay those on the new case. Boy. I'm going to revoke his release on 2018 CF 14084AO. I would anticipate that the PD is going to file a motion for release under the Douse case. Potentially, he could be committed for treatment, or I believe there's subsequent cases to the Douse case that allow courts to keep somebody who's been deemed incompetent in custody as long as they're receiving treatment, I think. I'm vaguely remembering some of the cases. But I'm going to revoke it so that you guys can look into that and what you can do with it.
Yeah, because it looks like it was a conflict so he got a private attorney for that.
Okay. Well, then the conflict attorney's going to earn their money and go research what they can do.
so, he was behavior.
They determined he does not meet the criteria for commitment for DCF.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Great, so we're just going to kick them back out on the street probably. Well, I'm going to revoke it. I fully realize that they're going to seek to have him released, which is their job, and they should do that. But I don't really have enough information at this point that I feel comfortable just, kicking him loose. All right, is this Mr. Morency?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Morency. So is he HTO? He must be. State, is he HTO? It just says something, well, hang on, I've got his DL here.
I've been working with the CERT Foundation to try to get my license back.
Are you HTO now, though?
I believe so.
Okay, so you gotta stop driving.
I absolutely will. I will never.
And don't tell me you're gonna absolutely stop driving, because you don't. Well, the thing is, theoretically, you could try to resolve this today, but I don't think you should if you're HTO. So I'm gonna stay the bond at 1,000. I'll appoint the public defender to represent you on this. You need to look into, have your PD look and see if there's any flip motions that could be done to see if there's any way you could address that HTO status and quit driving.
It was the first time in a long time. I do apologize.
Okay. Oh, there's an accident too. Wonderful. All right, I'm gonna stay the bond at 1,000. I'll appoint the PD. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
I'll never drive again, Judge, I swear. All right, Mr. Rodriguez?
And Stephen Rodriguez.
All right, all right, he's out on possession. And a Dwillis. And what are we here for today? Another Dwillis. Criminy. Now, you guys know how Florida is about DLs. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna stay your bonds, 500, 500, I'll appoint the PD. I'm not gonna take any action on your other stuff, so you're still out. Would you please quit driving?
All right, sir.
Go talk to your lawyer.
Yes, Your Honor.
There's both cases he's out on, Judge?
Yep. Oh, that's a note to myself. All right, is this Mr. Davis?
Yes.
All right. State, these are pleables, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is there an offer?
I don't have an offer for this case. It's a petty theft, and he's out on bond, it looks like, for another petty theft.
Yeah, he was.
And due to the fact that it's an enhanceable, the state doesn't have an offer at this time.
All right. Does he only not qualify for PTR because he was out on the other one? So if I'm not taking action on the other one, would he then be eligible or not?
We have to go back in, no, he was, no emergency contact because you're in community.
Okay, all right. All right. Mr. Davis, are you able to post a bond?
Yes, I will be able to post a bond.
All right.
The reason why I'm coming back in, I lost my job now.
Sir, it's okay.
I lost my job before the first petty theft. I
Hang
lost
on.
my job.
Hang on. Sir, you shouldn't say anything because you're being recorded and you might make admissions to stuff that you, even though you're not under oath, you shouldn't be saying stuff.
Okay.
So if you tell me you can post a bond, I'll leave your bond at $500. I'll appoint the public defender to represent you on the new case. He has an attorney on the other case, so it's probably PD.
Yeah,
All right,
it
I'm not
is.
going to take any action on the other case, so I'm just staying your bond on this one, all right?
Okay.
All right. Is this Lattimore?
Sir.
Your Honor, the state provided a withhold credit time served court costs offer on this case.
Oh, they did?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Sir, you want to resolve this case today? Sorry? Can you raise your right hand? Your right hand? You swear or affirm everything you say today shall be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do we have plea forms out here? No, we just do it verbally? Apparently, the state made an offer of withhold court costs.
And time served.
Oh, yeah, and time
Yes.
served. All right, so, sir, if you want to today, I guess we don't have forms, so I got to go over some stuff with you verbally. So first of all, you need to understand this is a criminal charge, which obviously you know because you're in jail. Because it's a criminal charge, you have an absolute right to go to trial on it if you want to. You also have a right to be represented by a lawyer. If you cannot afford one for yourself, we will appoint one to represent you. If you wish today to resolve this case and be done with it, the state is offering, in exchange for a no contest plea, a withhold of adjudication, which means you're not convicted of anything. You'd have to pay your court costs in the amount of $273. I give you time to pay it. And I'd sentence you to 1 day Orange County Jail and give you credit for the day you did. So if you want to accept that offer, if you did that, you have to understand that you're waiving your right to have a trial and you're waiving your right to be represented by a lawyer because the case is over today. You're not going to have time to do either one of those things. So with that knowledge in mind, do you want to accept that offer and waive your right to have a trial and waive your right to be represented by a lawyer today? Sorry? No? Okay.
Can I have a moment to explain the offer to him?
Sure. Ms. DeLong, do we have an offer on, the next one's a trespass too. Is there an offer on that one on Stinson?
Same offer, withhold
All
time
right,
served.
withhold court costs? All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, Mr. Lattimore, after you had an opportunity to speak with Ms. Roberts, thank you, Ms. Roberts, as a friend of the court, speaking to Mr. Lattimore. What do you want to do? I'm sorry?
I take the plea.
Can't hear what he's saying.
I take the plea.
You will take the plea. Okay. So, you're waiving your right to a trial, waiving your right to be represented by a lawyer, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I am having the worst time hearing him. Can you just speak into the mic, because...
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Sir, are you under the influence of drugs or alcohol today?
No, sir.
Have you ever been diagnosed with a mental illness?
No, sir.
Anybody threaten you, coerce you, or promise you something other than what we talked about to get you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Nobody threatened you to do this?
No, sir.
All right. And sir, do you understand if you are not a U.S. citizen, entering a plea to a criminal charge would subject you to deportation? You understand that concept?
Yes, sir.
I think I heard him say yes, sir. Okay, sir, I'm going to accept your plea as freely and voluntarily entered. You've knowingly and willingly waived your right to a trial, waived your right to be represented by a lawyer. I assume you're entering a no contest plea, meaning you don't want to contest it, you just want to resolve it. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
I think I heard yes. All right, I'll accept your no contest plea. I'll withhold adjudication. I'll order you to pay $273. If I give you 3 months to pay that, is that enough time?
Yes, sir.
Give you 3 months to pay it. Sir, do you have any questions about the plea you entered today?
Let me talk to her.
Can you talk? Well, yeah, but do you have any questions about the plea you entered today?
Oh, no, sir.
All right, then if you wish to appeal that sentence, you have to do it in writing in 30 days. If you cannot afford an attorney for the appeal, one will be appointed for you. All right, that'll conclude the case. It's done. I don't know if Ms. Roberts will have time to talk to you because I think they need you to go that way. All right. Mr. Stinson?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Stinson, I don't know if you heard all that stuff that we were talking about with Mr. Lattimore, but the state has made a similar offer to you if you wish to resolve it today. You do not have to, but if you want to enter a plea today and resolve the case, the offer is a withhold of it. Oh, I didn't. No, on the last one, I forgot to do the 1 day. Do we care? Nobody cares.
You said it pretty time, sir. We had it on there.
Okay, good, all right. 2 days, all right, good. All right, so, Mr. Stinson, if you want to enter a plea and waive your right to a trial, waive your right to a lawyer, the state is offering a withhold, means you're not convicted of anything. You'd have to pay your court costs at $273. I'd give you time to pay it, and I'd order you to serve 1 or 2 days in the county jail, whatever you've already done, and give you credit for it already.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I'll take it.
Okay, so I still need to go over this stuff with you on the record, so I need you to raise your right hand. You swear or affirm everything you say today should be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can put your hand down. So, sir, based on our conversation, you understand that if you do enter this plea today, you're giving up your right to have a trial in this case. It's a criminal case. You can have a trial if you want, but you're waiving that because you're resolving it today. You're also giving up your right to be represented by a lawyer, and if you can't afford your own, we could appoint one for you, but because it would be done today, there's no time for that. You understand those things?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of drugs or alcohol today?
No, sir.
Have you ever been diagnosed with a mental illness?
No, sir.
Did anybody threaten you or coerce you or promise you something different to get you to enter this?
No, sir.
And do you understand if you're not a U.S. citizen, I'm not saying you're not, I just need to know if you get the idea. If you're not a U.S. citizen, entering a plea to a criminal charge would subject you to deportation. You understand that concept?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find your pleas freely, voluntarily entered, you've knowingly, willingly waived your right to have a trial, waived your right to be represented by a lawyer. I assume you're entering a no contest plea, which means you just want to resolve it, not contest it. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
I'll accept your no contest plea. I'll withhold adjudication. I'll order you to pay $273 in court costs and cost of prosecution. If I give you 90 days or 3 months to pay that, is that enough?
Yes, sir.
Give you 90 days to pay it. I'll also sentence you, how many days in? I'll sentence you to 2 days in the Orange County Jail and give you credit for the 2 days you've already done. This case is resolved. We'll get you some paperwork at some point. Good luck to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
All right.
And Your Honor, just so you're aware, I made the same offers for the city and county ordinance cases.
Oh, okay.
Except for these are felony VOPs first.
I guess we're coming up to those
After the warrants,
VOPs.
the VOPs, I mean.
All right, is this Mr. Marty?
Yes, sir.
Or Marte, how do you say it?
Marte.
Marte. All right, Mr. Marte, you're here on a violation probation, which, okay, I'm confused. It has a bond amount on the arrest affidavit of 1,000, then I have, is this correction sheet telling me that it's 0, which is what I would expect on a felony VOP? Okay, so, sir, there is no bond on the felony VOP, which is typical.
It was already paid for, though.
Well, I'm sorry you did that. Maybe you can get your money back. But there was not supposed to be a bond. There is no bond on the affidavit.
Did he post his bond? Was the bond posted?
Did he? So when he came in, the cop accidentally put $1,000 bond on there, and then he corrected it to say 0, and he's saying it was posted.
He said there's nothing posted. Okay.
Is nothing posted? Okay.
And also I want to let you know that he has an open case, which is 2020 CT 002417AO, and it's for operating a motor vehicle without valid driver license.
Yeah. All right. Well, so here's the deal. There is no bond on the violation of probation, which I will stay. I will appoint the public defender to represent you on that. They can file a motion to get you bond, okay? But there is no bond at this point. I'm not going to take any action on the CT unless this was a traffic-related charge, was it?
No, he came in as an OMU because he got arrested on a criminal mischief. His next case is a criminal mischief. And when he got arrested on that, the officer realized he was on probation and did an OMU. So that's the OMU VOP. Now PC, that it done, and then right there is when he got arrested. That violated.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, so I'll stay the bond at $250 on the criminal mischief.
And no action on the criminal.
No action on the case that he was out on, and no bond on the felony VOP. And I'm appointing the public defender. All right. Did I get everything?
Yes.
Fantastic. All right, good luck to you, sir. I hope you're correcting everything I'm doing wrong.
No, I'm not.
No, I hope you are. All right, is it Mr. Stewart?
Ms. Stewart, it's mental health.
All right, appoint the public defender, stay the bonds, if you had them. Oh, it's no bonds. Oh, it's a VOP. All right, no bond. Oh, I'll stay the bonds on, is this a new case, the tampering?
Yes.
All right, there's two cases, it says.
Yes, we got a new case.
Oh, the other one's the VOP?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to stay as bonds. This is for Stewart. I'll appoint the public defender, Ms. Roberts. Appoint the PD, stay the bonds at 1,000, 100, 100. Also, keep the bond at 0 bond on the VOP. And do I need to appoint the PD for the VOP?
Yes,
And I'll appoint the PD for the VOP as well.
it's a she.
Oh, is it she?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Well, she might be offended. Oof. Mr. Royal?
Yes, sir.
State misdemeanors, what the heck does that mean?
This was a loitering and prowling charge, Your Honor.
And it comes in a state misdemeanor because it's under the city and county ordinance, and they don't specify different statutes.
No, it's just, I don't know. I don't like it. Like they couldn't think of anything. So they came up with something. All right, so I believe, Ms. DeLong, you said that there was a withholding court costs offer?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Royal,
Yes, Your Honor.
if you want to, you're charged with violating a county ordinance in this case, and the prosecutors offered a withhold, meaning you're not convicted of anything. You pay, I don't even know what the court costs are on that. 223?
Yeah.
All right. It's a withhold, meaning you're not convicted. You pay the court costs. I'll give you time to pay it. And do we do credit time served on an ordinance? I guess, okay. So what's he got, 2 days? So it'd be credit time served for the 2 days that you're in. You do not have to accept that, sir.
I like to plead no contest.
Yeah. If you want to accept that offer, you can plead no contest.
Okay, yes, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
All right, can you raise your right hand? You swear or affirm everything you say today shall be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Do I have to do a whole colloquy for county ordinance? I guess I better, just to be safe, huh?
I think so. Ultimately, there still could be an appeal.
Are you entitled to a jury trial on it, CO?
Yeah, they can.
A jury?
Or is it a magistrate hearing?
I would imagine, yeah, bench trial, I would think. I'll just do the whole thing, just to be safe, I don't know. All right, so sir, this is a criminal or quasi-criminal charge, so you may or may not be entitled to a jury trial. You are definitely entitled to at least a hearing or a bench trial. But if you were to enter a no contest plea like we talked about, you'd be waiving your right to have that trial in whatever form, okay?
No, Your Honor, no contest. I like to plead.
No, I understand that, but what I'm telling you is that you have the right to challenge this, but if you enter that no contest plea, you're waiving that right because you're going to resolve it today, and there's not time to do that.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you understand that you're waiving that right?
I understand I'm waiving that right.
All right, and I'm not sure if I could appoint a PD or not.
You don't have to, I mean, people.
No, I'm just going to tell him he's waiving it, but I don't even know if I can on a CO.
That I know you can, Your
Oh, you
Honor.
can? Okay, so apparently, if you wished, I could even appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you on this, but because you want to enter this plea and be done today, once again, you're waiving that because there's no time. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you under the influence of drugs or alcohol today?
No, Your Honor.
Have you ever been diagnosed with a mental illness?
No, Your Honor.
Do you understand if you're not a U.S. citizen? I guess it applies. All right. Do you understand if you're not a U.S. citizen, entering a plea to a criminal charge would subject you to deportation?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Find your plea is freely, voluntarily entered. You've knowingly and willingly waived your right to have a trial and be represented by a lawyer. You've already pled no contest. I'll accept your no contest plea. I'll withhold adjudication. Order you to pay $223 in court costs. If I gave you 4 months to pay it, is that enough?
Can you do 6 months?
I'll do 10 months.
Okay.
I'll give you 10 months to pay it, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, and sir, I'll sentence you to 2 days in the Orange County Jail and give you credit for the 2 days you already did, all right?
All right.
All right, do you have any questions about the plea you entered?
I'll be leaving today.
Yeah, well, unless there's something else holding them. Oh, I'm not going to take any action on the petty theft, no. Okay, sir, if you wish to appeal that sentence, you got to do it in writing in 30 days. If you can't afford an attorney for the appeal, one will be appointed for you. All right, good luck to you. No action on the petty theft. All right, Ms. Smoots?
Yes, hello.
All right.
Honor.
Possession of alcohol on the sidewalks. Did you tell me it's the same, Ms. DeLong?
Yes, Your Honor.
Withhold court costs?
Yes, Your Honor.
All that? All right. Ms. Smoots, if you were listening before, to the case right before yours, the state is making the same offer to you. You do not have to accept that offer if you do not want it. If you want to enter a no contest plea, you would be waiving your right to have a trial, and you'd be waiving your right to be represented by a lawyer, but it would be a withhold, meaning no conviction. You pay your court costs, and I sentence you to the time you've already spent with Orange County, and the case is over. You can accept that offer today if you wish, or you can tell me you want to have your day in court, so to speak.
I'll plead no contest.
You want to plead no contest? Okay, can you raise your right hand? You swear or affirm everything you say today shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, you should.
All right, you can put your hand down. All right, Ms. Smoots, based on our conversation a minute ago, you're telling me you want to accept the offer from the state, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. You do realize that you could have a trial in this case, if you wish, and you could, I believe I can appoint an attorney to represent you. But if you enter this plea and resolve it today, there will be no time for either one of those, so you're waiving those rights. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of drugs or alcohol today?
No, sir. No, sir.
All right. Have you ever been diagnosed with a mental illness?
No, sir.
And ma'am, do you understand if you're not a U.S. citizen, entering a plea to a criminal charge would subject you to deportation? You understand that concept?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to find your plea is freely, voluntarily entered. You've knowingly, willingly waived your right to have a trial and waived your right to be represented by a lawyer. You've already pled no contest. I'll accept that plea. I'll withhold adjudication, order you to pay $223. If I gave you 6 months to pay, is that enough?
Yes.
I'll give you 6 months to pay. I'll sentence you to 2 days in the Orange County Jail. Give you credit for the 2 days you've already done.
Okay.
You have any questions about the plea you entered?
No, sir.
If you wish to appeal that sentence, you got to do it in writing in 30 days. If you can't afford an attorney for the appeal, one will be appointed for you. I'm taking no action on 2020 CF 11637AO. Oh, she have two? Nope, one. All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And is that it?
That's it.
Pretty fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Before you leave.
All right, we're done. Off the record.